Talk to me. Played the whore on the Lord and served other gods. Remember the days of old, we the lost tribes. They don't believe the Bible, they say a white man wrote it, but still celebrate them holidays from white men, don't they? Like Christmas and Thanksgiving appetites. I don't even see my closest family half the time. Going out ain't an option, I won't compromise. I got integrity and more heart than Valentine. Kyrie tweeted a book they sell on Amazon, owned by the same folks that told them to apologize. Remember slaves couldn't read, wasn't allowed, so it's meaning when I tell you I'm black and I'm proud. Murdered us with the sword, that's how we learned religion. Community standards violate my First Amendment. Discontinue from my heritage under these bastards. Life a bitch, they make up lies and give you public lashes. I understand they confused by who the devil is. Why my people get so mad when I tell them this? Valley of dry bones, my niggas skeletons. It's hectic out there, hope you checking on your relatives. Brotherhood, that's what my weapon is. And I never let these crackers take it from me. Real talk, you probably never heard this all of your life. Be careful, cause that thing you love, it'll cost you your life. Long as we got each other, my nigga. Cause we build this shit on brotherhood. Long as we got each other, my nigga.
Yeah.
We build this shit
nigga,
on
I done lost family, I done lost friends. Day one, niggas thought was riding to the end. Still showed up, put in that work. Hide behind a smile while I'm walking with this hearse. Some nights I felt alone, most nights I felt cold. Some nights I drove around, I ain't wanna go home. Nigga, I ain't never been, nah, I ain't never fold. Follow orders like a soldier doing what I'm told. Even when the council wasn't making any sense, I ain't never doubted, I just put it to the test. Days I was fucked up and down to my last cent. Reaching in my pockets, only coming up with lint. I'm talking even on the days that I couldn't pay my rent. I put it down for my brothers, ain't spared no expense. If I ever got bent, caused an offense, please forgive your brother, Lord, that ain't what I meant. See that brotherhood a weapon, fight against deception. When something taken from you, then it's just a blessing. Shorty really loved me, gave me everything she got. And I'm sorry, baby girl, if I ever broke your heart. Man, mistakes that I made, don't know if they'll fade. Moving with a heavy heart, living with the pain. Take away the shame, wash away the stain. Praying to the Lord for the days that I was Cain. Sheesh.
Long as we got each other, my nigga. Cause we build this shit on brotherhood. Long as we got each other, my nigga. Cause we build this shit on brotherhood. Talk to me. Played the whore on the Lord and served other gods. Remember the days of old, we the lost tribes. They don't believe the Bible, they say a white man wrote it, but still celebrate them holidays from white men, don't they? Like Christmas and Thanksgiving appetites. I don't even see my closest family half the time. Going out ain't an option, I won't compromise. I got integrity and more heart than Valentine. Kyrie tweeted a book they sell on Amazon, owned by the same folks that told them to apologize. Remember slaves couldn't read, wasn't allowed, so it's meaning when I tell you I'm black and I'm proud. Murdered us with the sword, that's how we learned religion. Community standards violate my First Amendment. Discontinue from my heritage under these bastards. Life a bitch, they make up lies and give you public lashes. I understand they confused by who the devil is. Why my people get so mad when I tell them this? Valley of dry bones, my niggas skeletons. It's hectic out there, hope you checking on your relatives. Brotherhood, that's what my weapon is. And I never let these crackers take it from you. Real talk, you probably never heard this all of your life. Be careful, cause that thing you love, it'll cost you your life. Long as we got each other, my nigga. Cause we build this shit on brotherhood. Long as we got each other, my nigga.
Yeah.
Cause we build this shit
Nigga,
on
I
brotherhood.
done lost family, I done lost friends. Day one, niggas thought was riding to the end. Still showed up, put in that work, hide behind.
Here, once we start praying, he can't come in. We're parking for 10 minutes. Do it outside.
Big time. This be the time that we call the first precept.
All right. So like that. We're going to get started. We finish it much quicker.
Yes. La Yashala. I imagine, which means to stand. Wapanya, Hakwadam, and face the east. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemaya, Wadash, Ayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwivka, Daba'a, Batazaka, Hayah, Bashemaya, Nathanawa, Lacham, Cow, Yawam, Wasalakanawa, Habawafnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kasalaknawa, Habawafyanawa, Wala'a, Wa'anawa, Banasaya 1, a ball. I was shy now. My young, right, Kaya, Laka, Amalak, Wata Para, like I will you, Aman.
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth, as it is in heaven. And give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not. Into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Hakak the power, Yahweh. Bashim Yahweh Shah. Baba Kwasha. Thunder now. Hakak. Lava Pa'a. Kamakala. Bakamadawa. Latahar. Hamatazariah. Hakak. Lahakriya. Hamafia. Hakak, Arakawa, Tama'ala, Lagavashun, Bashim Yahusha,
Wadaman, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh, please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. All manner of disease.
In all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
Bless Israel, Yahweh. Bashim Yahusha. Barak Lanawa, Wa Yasha Allah, Wahab, Bayasaporia, Barak, Bashim Yahusha,
The Wadaman. We said is Yahweh, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai, which is Christ. Bless us in Israel and the school in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, and so be it.
Psalms 121, Asha'a, Ayanya, Ha'orya, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Isaiah, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, La'aratiza, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al-Yanawam, Shemorka, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yashun, Shawamor, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shemorka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayarak, Walayalak, Yahweh, Yashamorka, Makau Rai, Yashamor, Napashka, Yahweh, Yashamor, Taza'aka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'ita, Ra'ai, Awalam, Aman.
I will lift up my eyes into the hill.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From which cometh my help?
From which cometh my
My
help?
help coming from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and
He
earth.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yahshua.
he that keepeth
shall
Yasha'Allah
neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by
nor
day,
the moon by night.
nor the moon by
Yahweh
night.
shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going
And
out
thy coming in.
and thy coming
From
in
this time forth.
from this time
And
forth,
even forevermore.
even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 83, Alahayim,
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Dakarash,
Al-Takarat.
Al-Dashakwat,
Al-Tashakwa.
Al-Kayahana,
Kayahana.
Awayabdika,
Awayabdika.
Yahama Yawan,
Yahama Yawan.
Wamashanayaka,
Wamashanayaka.
Nasha'awa,
Nasha'awa.
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash.
Al-Imaka,
Al-Imaka.
Ya-Ariyamba,
Ya-Ariyamba.
Sawad,
Sawad.
Wayataya Tazawa,
Wayataya ayatazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amorwa,
Amorwa.
Lakawa,
Lakawa.
Wanakakida,
Wanakakida.
Magoya,
Magoya.
Wala'a,
Wala'a.
Yazakar,
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'ala,
Sham Yasha'ala.
Aywad,
Aywad.
Kaya,
Kaya.
Nawa'ai Tazawa,
Now ayatazawa.
La,
La.
Yachadwa,
Yachadwa.
Awyaka,
Awyaka.
Baryak,
Baryak.
Yakaratwa,
Yakarat.
Ahoya,
Ahoya.
Adawam,
Adawam.
Wayashamai Alayam,
Wayashamai.
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba.
Wahagorium,
Wahagorium.
Gabor,
Gabor.
Wa'aimawan,
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimalak,
Wa'aimalak.
Palashah,
Palashah.
Am Yashabya,
Ayishabya.
Tazawar,
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar,
Gam Ashawar.
Nalawa,
Nalawa.
Imam,
Imam.
Hayawa,
Hayawa.
Zawawai,
Zawawai.
Labanya Lawat,
Regular what?
Salah, Aisha Laham,
Inshallah.
Kamadyan,
Kamadyan.
Kasayasara'a,
Kasaya Sarah.
Kayabyan,
Kayabyan.
Baraho,
Banako.
Kayashwan,
Kwayashwan.
Nashamadwa,
Nashimad.
Ma'ayanda Arab,
Ayanda Ara.
Hayawa,
Hayawa.
Daman,
Daman.
La'adama,
La'adama.
Shayatumwa,
Shayatumwa.
Narayamawa,
Nadayabawa.
Ka'ira,
Ka'ira.
Wakaza'aba,
Because of
Wakazabak,
Wakazabak.
Wakatazalmanai,
Wakatazalmanai.
How,
How.
Nasiyakamwa,
Nasa Yakam.
Ashore,
Ashore.
Amorwa,
Amor.
Salaki. Nayarashah.
Nayarashah.
I did that all by memory. Salaki. I lost my shit. Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayatumwa.
Shayatumwa.
Kagalgala.
Kagalgala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya Raka.
Lapanya Raka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Aba Ira ya Ira.
Aba Ira ya Ira.
Bakalahaba.
Bakalahaba.
Salahat.
Salahat.
Horyam.
Horyam.
Khan.
Khan.
Laradatma.
Laradatma.
Basa Irika.
Basa Irika.
Wabasawapapka.
Wabasawapapka.
Babahalam.
Babahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Palawan.
Palawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawah.
Yahawah.
Wayabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabahalwa.
Wayabahalwa.
Aida Ai.
Aida Ai.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayada Iowa.
Wayada Iowa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Lata.
Lata.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawah.
Yahawah.
Labadka.
Labadka.
Al Yawan.
Al Yawan.
Al.
Al.
Pow.
Pow.
Paratiza.
Paratiza.
Aman.
Aman. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
No, Salaki.
Salaki. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
Oh,
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For
lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
Come,
and let us cut them off.
let us cut them off
From being a nation.
from being a nation.
In the name of Israel.
At the name of
Maybe
Israel.
no more remember.
Maybe no more in
But
remembrance.
they have consulted together.
They consulted together
With one consent.
with one
They are
consent.
confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of
And
Edom.
the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarene.
Gabal.
Gabal.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The
The Philistines.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
And so also is joined with them.
And so also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
The brook of Kisan.
At the brook of Kisan.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Arab.
Make their nobles like Arab.
And like Zaed.
Like Zaed.
Yea. All their princes.
As the princes.
As Zabah.
As Zabah.
As Almuna.
And as Zamuna.
Who
said,
let us take to ourselves.
Let us take to
the
ourselves
houses of Yahweh in possession.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame set the mountains on fire.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy
Fill
storm.
their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
Trouble forever.
And trouble forever.
Yea. Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know. That thou.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
The Most High.
Art the Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
So be.
So be. The blessed Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa
Wa Yaka'ala.
Yaka'ala.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Atazab Ya'ah.
Atazab Ya'ah.
Ala Wak Yahana.
Ala Wak Yahana.
Ha Ala Wakyim.
Hallelujah.
Hasaranyim.
Hasaranyim.
Hakwatazayanyim.
Hakwatazayanyim.
Hakoyoyoyim.
Hakoyoyoyim.
Wa Ha'akwapim.
Wa Ha'akwapim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Bashim Yahweh Shai.
The water of month.
The water of month. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angel. Commanding General Yahweh.
Commanding General Yahweh.
The general.
The general.
The
The captain.
The officers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Sorry, which means to turn. And shouting when all can be seated. We'll just say we'll be reading out of Genesis 31.
We'll be reading out of Genesis chapter 31. We're going to start from verse 7 through 15.
Genesis chapter 31, verse 9 in the Hebrew. What your selection?
Is that a 9?
That's a 9.
Okay,
It's supposed to be a 9. Like, yeah. Genesis chapter 31, verse 9 in the Hebrew. What your tazor alahaya ma'af makwana abayakam what your tan laya. Verse 10. What your haya ba'if yacham what tazaan. It's like ba'if yacham what tazaan wa asha'a ayanya wa ara'a bakhalam wa hana ha'aitadiyim ha'ailayam ayl hatazaan aiquadium the quadium barad what baradium. Verse 11 wa ya'mur al ya mala'aka alahayim bakhalam yaiqwa wa amor hananaya. Verse 12 wa ya amor sha'a na'a ayanyaka wa ra'a kal ha'aitadium wa ha'ailayum al hatazaan aiquadium the quadium wa baradium kaya wa ra'ayafya Ath Kal Ashar Laban Aisha Laka. Verse 13. Anakya Ha'al Bayath Al Ashar Mashachaf Sham Matazaba Ashar Nadaraf Laya Sham Darad. It's like in the door Aita Quam Taza'a Man Ha'arataza Haza'ath. It's like Hazaf it's like Washab Al Arataza Marladathka. Verse 14. What the Aina Rachal Wala'a what the it's like what the Amorna Lawa Ha'aiwad Lanawa Khalak Wana Khala Baba Yath Abayanawa. Verse 15. Halawa'a Nakar Yawath. It's like Nakar Yawath. Not Nakashab Nawa. Lawa Kaya Makar Nawa. Waya Akar Gam Akar Ath Kasat Nawa.
Old time Christ in the English, Genesis chapter 31 and verse 9. Genesis chapter 31 and verse 9 in the English. And the Most High hath taken away the cattle of your father and given them to me. 10. And it came to pass that the cattle conceived, that I lifted up mine eyes and saw a dream, and behold, the rams which leaped upon the cattle were ring straight, speckled, and bristled. Verse 11. And the angel of the Most High spake unto me in a dream, saying, Jacob. And I said, Here I am. Verse 12. And he said, Lift up thine eyes, lift up now thine eyes, and see all the rams which leap upon the cattle are ring straight, speckled, and bristled. For I have seen all that Laban hath done unto thee. Verse 13. I am the power of Bethel, when thou anointest the pillar, and when thou vowedest a vow unto me. Now arise to get thee from this land. Salakia. Get thee out from this land. He's telling them to leave this land and return unto the land of thy kindred. A lot of times what you'll see what will happen, things may happen that people do not do you right.
Right.
They'll take advantage of the fact that you're hardworking, that you're good-natured, that you may mean well. I broke this down in the scripture breakdown class not too long ago. Right. You may be the one that actually loves the family. And then it isn't until you come into the truth to realize that the love you think is going on in this family is really just you.
Right.
You understand? A lot of brothers and sisters don't learn that. You understand? A lot of brothers and sisters don't ever have anyone to teach them that. And they get taken advantage of constantly being in the world. That's right. Why every Black, Latino, and Native American is supposed to come in here, so that someone who is not a sweetheart can teach you the proper way to do things. The Lord telling Joseph, it's time to cut Laban off and go home. I've seen what he did. Now you're leaving.
Right.
From here on out, he's going to be on his own.
Right.
You understand? Verse 14. And Rachel and Leah answered and said unto him, Is there yet any portion of inheritance for us in our father's house? They're like, what we going to get in our father's house? Verse 15. Are we not counted of him strangers? For he has sold us and have quite devoured also our money. Meaning all the money that was supposed to go to take care of these sisters that were his daughters, he didn't already gave them away to Jacob, and he didn't took all the money. This is some greedy cat. He taken everything. He done run a scam on his daughter, on the brother that's supposed to marry his daughter.
Right.
He done tricked him into marrying the oldest daughter. You understand?
Right.
So all of this is going on. And the Lord say it's enough now. All right, that's verse 15.
Genesis 31 verse 16.
What's going on outside?
Kaya call high shar tazayor alahayim ma abaya nawa lanawa hawa wala baya nawa wa aita call shar more alahayim ala auyaka aisha. Verse 17 wa yakwam yaikwa wa sha'a af banayawa banyawa wa'ath nashayawa al hagamoyum. Verse 18 waya nahag af call makwana slake makwan slake makwana hawa wa'ath call rakash rakashwa ashar rakash Rakash makwana kwanaya na wa ashar rakash but padan aram wa bawa taza hak abayawa rataza kana'ain. Verse 19 walaban khalak wa gazaz lagazaz taza nawa what the gaban what the ganab rachal af hata rap ya mashor la abayaha. Verse 20 waya ganab that kwab af laban ha aramya al ba'ya ha gaya lawa kaya barak hawa. Verse 21 waya barak hawa wa call ashar lawa waya kwam waya ibar af hanahar waya shama af panyawa har hagalaid. Verse 22 waya God lalaban bayawam hashalayashya kaya barak yaikwa.
All right. The English read from Genesis chapter 31, verse 16. We start in verse 16. For all the riches which the Most High have taken from our father, that is ours and our children's. Now then, whatsoever the Most High have said unto thee, do. Then Jacob rose up and set his sons up and his wives upon camels. Verse 18, and he carried away all his cattle and all his goods which he had gotten in cattle of his getting, which he had gotten in Padaram, for to go to Isaac his father in the land of Canaan. Verse 19, and Laban went to shear his sheep, and Rachel had stolen the images that were her father's. She took some idols that belonged to her fathers. You understand? The land of our family, this was in Babylon. You understand? It was in the Middle East, probably in the land of Assyria. Right. All of that land is where we come from. Our family had always been there. You understand? The land of Canaan, we'd always been there. All of that land has always belonged to us. Even though we didn't have a nation of Israel with 12 tribes from Jacob's sons, because Jacob wasn't born yet, it had always belonged to our family. You understand? Verse 20, and Jacob stole away unawares to Laban the Syrian. There we are, in the land of Syria. All of these lands right now are at war. Right. Syria, the land of Canaan, Israel, Palestine, all of these lands is getting sucked into that Middle East conflict once again after 20 years of war in Afghanistan. That land belongs to us. The Lord can have all them unalive each other so that they can get out of our land and we can get out of Richmond. You understand? And Norfolk and Portsmouth and you know, Atlanta and Memphis and New Orleans. You understand? And Mexico. We can get out of our lands to go back home. And Jacob stole unawares to Laban the Syrian, in that he told him not, that he fled. He leaving in the middle of the night. He rolling out. You understand? Because the Lord told him to get up and go. A lot of times the Lord will tell you to do something. Now, does that mean that the Lord talks to you? No. You come to class. And what you hear being told to you to do in class, that's the Lord telling you to do something. Right. What number was that? 21? Verse 21. So he fled with all that he had, and he rose up and passed over the river and set his face toward Mount Gilead. All right. What we at? 22? All right, you got one.
Oh, you gotta read 22 in English.
Verse 22, and it was told Laban on the third day that Jacob was fled. He just found it out the third day.
Right.
Jacob gone. Jacob, his kids, his ribs, his goats, his cattle, they got so much wealth that he don't notice that a significant portion of the wealth in the land is gone.
Right.
That's how rich Jacob made Laban.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So keep going. Where we at now? I'm right.
Genesis 31, verse 23 in the Hebrew. Waya kwak af akyawa ainwa waya radak akharyawa the rock shabaif yum waya dabak afterwa bakar what galaid. Verse 24. Waya ba'a alahaya ma'a laban ha ramya bachalam halayala waya amor lawa ha-chamor laka-pan, the bar I'm Yaikwab, Matuwab, I Rai. Verse 25. Waya Shag Laban, Af Yaikwab, Yaikwab, the Kwai, Af Ahawa, Bahar, Laban, or Saka Walaban, the Kwai, Af Akua, Bakar, Hagalaid. Verse 26. Where ya amar Laban la yaikwa ma I shayath haganab. It's like what the ganab af lababia what the nahag af banawath. It's like a banafia it's like a kashabia kashabyawath harab. Verse 27. Lama Nakaba'af la barak when a ganab afya wala hagadaf la ya wa ashal khad wa shalaka bashamakha. It's like a bashamakha wabashar wabasharyum badap Wabakan war. It's like a war. Back in the war. It's like it. Verse 28. Wala'a hatashafna naya la lanashak la banya wala banafia aitha ha shakalath aishwa. Verse 29. Yash la all yadia la aishaf I'm kam rai what alahaya abayakam amash amor al ya la amor hashamor laka madabar I'm yaikwab matawab I'd rai.
Son Christ. In the English, Genesis chapter 31, verse 23. And he took his brethren with him and pursued after him 7 days' journey, and they overtook him in Mount Gilead. Verse 24. And the Most High came to Laban the Syrian in a dream by night and said unto him, take heed that thou speak not to Jacob either good or bad. He told him, you know what the Lord just told Laban in this dream? Do y'all know what the Lord just said to Laban? Raise your hand. Go ahead, Carl.
Don't mess with, stay away from Jacob. Don't mess with Jacob.
He told him, you're right, but he told him a little bit more. He told him, don't say a goddamn thing to Jacob.
That's right.
He said, don't speak to him good or bad. Don't say nothing. You understand? Like that's cold as hell. You understand? The Lord told Laban in a dream not to speak to Jacob, good or bad.
That's right.
Don't open your goddamn mouth to Jacob. Because I told Jacob to leave. You understand?
That's right.
Verse 25. Then Laban overtook Jacob. Now Jacob had pitched his tent in the mount, and Laban with his brethren pitched in the mount of Gilead. Verse 26. And Laban said to Jacob, what hast thou done that thou hast stolen away unawares to me and carried away my daughters as captives taken with the sword? He acting like he stole his daughters. Them daughters belong to Jacob. You understand? That's his wives now. That's right. 27. Wherefore didst thou flee away secretly and steal away from me? And didst not tell me that I might have sent thee away with mirth and with songs and with tabret and with harp? Like we would have had a celebration for you. That's what it seemed like. Verse 28. And suffered not and has not suffered me to kiss my sons and my daughters. Thou hast now done foolishly in doing so. 39. It is in the power of my hand to do you hurt. But the power of your father spake unto me yesternight, saying, take thou heed that thou speak not to Jacob either good or bad. He's like, I could hurt you. Right. You did this. I didn't get to tell my grandkids, my daughters goodbye. We didn't have no celebration. You just rolled out. It seemed like that would be the right thing to do, right? It's your family. The Lord ain't see it that way. The Lord is not a man like you or I. The Lord ain't see things that way. Guess what? He paid 7 years for that first daughter. Laban run game on him. He ended up staying 14 years. Right. The Lord said it was time to go. The Lord didn't say it was time for a celebration and goodbye, kiss your mama, hug everybody. The Lord said, get up and leave. So he got up and left. In your mind, it might seem wrong that he did that, but the Lord decided what's right and what's wrong. And that's something we got to learn coming into the truth. How we think or see or feel about things and been taught to reason is not the way that the Lord operates. You understand? Right. So now we at 30. Story getting good.
Damn right.
Damn right. We got 30.
Genesis chapter 31, verse 30 in Hebrew. Why ta halakaf kaya nakasap hakapatas like it hakasapatha labayat abaya kalama gana baf af alahaya. Verse 31. Waya aina yaikwa waya amar lalaban kaya ya yaraathya sagi yaraathya kaya amarafya pan the gazal ath ban waftika ma'anya. Verse 32. I'm ashar the mataza'a ala hayaka la'a yakha Nagad Akyanawa Hakor Laka Ma I'm Imaja Wakwak Laka Wala Yadai Yaikwab Kaya Rakal Gabath Gana Bafma. Verse 33 Wayaba'a Laban Ba'ahor Yaikwab waba ahor la'aha. It's like a la'aha. Waba ahor shafia it's like a hama'ath amahath. Wala'a mataza'a wayataza'a ma'ahor la'aha wayaba'a bahor rachor. Verse 34. Wayarachor laquaka af hatharapyum what the shama bakor hagamor what the shab ilayahum wayamashash laban ath called ha'ahor wala'a matada'a. Verse 35. It's like what the amor al abayah abayaha al yachor baya ayanaya adanya kayal loa akor laquam mapanyaka kaya the rock nashim laya waya khapash wala mataza'a hatarakyum. Verse 36. Wayachor la yaikwa wayarab balaban waya aina yaikwa waya amor la laban ma pashaya ma hapa afya. It's like hataathaya kaya de la quaf akoria. All right. Genesis chapter 31 verse 30 in the English. And now, though thou wouldest needs be gone, because thou sure longest after thy father's house, yet wherefore hast thou stolen my gods? Verse 31. And Jacob answered and said to Laban, because I was afraid, for I said, pre-adventure, thou wouldest take by force thy daughters from me. Verse 32. With whosoever thou findest thy gods, let him not live. Before our brethren discern thou what is thine with me, and take it to thee. For Jacob knew not that Rachel had stolen them. Verse 33. And Laban went into Jacob's tent. And
one thing about verse 31. This is still his family and his people.
That's right.
But the Lord is establishing him a great people, separate from who his family is. And that's something that brothers and sisters have to learn coming into the truth. And you watching this before you come into the truth. The Lord, Christ, God sent Christ to separate you from your family, your brothers, your cousins, your sisters, your mother, your father. That's what Christ said in Matthew the 10th chapter, Luke this 12th chapter. You understand? Serving the Lord is not something you bring everybody with you.
Right.
Serving the Lord is something you decide, and the Lord may separate you from everyone that you knew.
That's right.
And you cannot keep them and serve the Lord. You understand? Right. The Lord was separating him from that family, though this was his people. Right. This was his relatives. The Lord is saying it's time for you to be separate to build my family.
That's right.
You understand? So keep going.
Verse 33. And Laban went into Jacob's tent and into Leah's tent and into the two maidservants' tents, but he found them not. Then went he out of Leah's tent and entered into Rachel's tent. Verse 34. Now Rachel had taken the images and put them in the camel's furniture and sat upon them. And Laban searched all the tent, but found them not. Verse 35. And she said to her father, let it not displease my lord that I cannot rise up before thee, for the custom of women is upon me. Mm-hmm. And he searched, but found not the images. Verse 36. And Jacob was wroth and chode with Laban. And Jacob answered and said to Laban, what is my trespass? What is my sin that thou hast so hotly pursued after me?
So the sister said, I'm in the company of women. She on her cycle. She in the tent. You understand? He looking for his idol. He didn't know that Rachel, one of his daughters, actually took this idol with them. You understand? Probably some charm, some good luck thing that heathen pray to, like women do today, worshiping crystals, burning sage and stuff, and whatever some scammer can sell them. You understand?
Right.
She took one of them with her, and it belonged to her father, and now he want it back. The Lord said they can keep that. You understand? The Lord is not interested in making you, your mama, your cousins, and all your friends and brothers and sisters come serve the Lord. The Lord is not interested in that. The Lord was not interested in everybody becoming great. The Lord was going to make Jacob great, and Jacob was given wives, and they were going to be great because God was with Jacob. everybody else to do whatever the hell they want.
Right.
They want Christmas, birthdays, Mother's Day, Father's Day, weed, all of that. If they love you, they'll follow you. If not, let them stay where they are. You make sure you come serve the Lord.
Right.
The Lord called you.
Right.
They heard it. They didn't listen.
Right.
You understand? Keep going.
Verse 37 in the Hebrew. Kaya mashasta af kal kalya matazaata makal kalya bayafka shayam shayam ka nagad akya wa akyaka waya wakayakwa bayan shanyanawa. Verse 38. Za Aisharyam Shana Anakia Aimad Rakhawyaka Wa Aiza Wa Aizayaka La'a Shakalya Wa Ayalya Taza Anka La'a Akalafya. It's like a call there. Verse 39. Tarapa La'a Haba'a Thaya. Al-Yaka, Anakia, Hakatana, Mayadia, Dabakwashnaha, Ganabath, Ganabafia, I think that is Ganab, yeah, Ganab the so like Ganab the Yawam, what Ganayab the La verse 40. Hayayataya by Yawam, a call Harab, what Karak, but Balayala, what the Dad, Shanafia, Ma'ayanya. Verse 41. Zalawa Asharayim Shana Babayafka Ibadafyaka Arabai Aishara Shana Bashafia Banafyawa, it's like in Banafyaka, Washasha, Shanayam, but as a Anka, what the Khalap Ath, Mashakar Thaya, Aisharath, it's like an Aisharatha, Manyum,
Shakar, my higher.
kind of Wakan. Verse 42. Lawyer alahaya abaya alahaya abraham what pakad ya tazahak haya laya kaya aita what rayakwam shalachafnaya af aina ainaya wa af yagayai kapya ra'a alahaya waya kak sagya waya kak amash. Verse 43. Waya aina laban waya amor al yaikwa bara slaka habanwat banathya wa habanyam banya hat tazaan wa slaka waha tazaanya wa call ashore atha ra'a la ya hawa walaban ya ma aisha la ala Hayawam Awa Labanya Hawa. It's like Labanyahan Ashar Ladwa.
Genesis chapter 31, verse 37. Whereas thou hast searched all my stuff, and what hast thou found of all thy household stuff? Set it here before my brethren and thy brethren, that they may judge betwixt us both. This 20 years, this is why the Lord told him to leave. This 20 years I have been with thee. Thy ewes are a young lamb. That's what sound they make. A ewe is a young lamb. And thy she goats, the female goats. It says she goats because those are the ones that get pregnant that make more goats. That's your wealth.
Right.
You understand? The woman has always been to bring wealth.
That's right.
That is the purpose. If you're a woman, you might not know that. Your purpose is to bring a man wealth.
That's right.
That's why you work for the companies and the courts and the governments. That's why Pharaoh said, kill the male children, because you were going to work in all their hospitals and government offices and run their businesses and make the business and company wonderful filled with all kind of help and secretaryhood, and you were going to excel in life, building their business, and then have no man once you're done building their business, and the empire will go on.
Right.
That's why the empire separated the men from the family, to send women into the workforce. It wasn't for the white women. White women still ain't doing no damn work. Right. You understand? But this is what happened. This 20 years I've been with thee, thy ewes and thy she-goats have not cast their young. They've never lost their children. All these 20 years, they've all continued to multiply. Nobody lost a baby. And the rams of thy flock have I not eaten. I've not taken anything from your flock. That which was torn of beasts I brought not unto thee. If a wild bull or animal got killed by a mountain lion or something, I didn't bring it to you. Right. I buried the loss of it. I took it as though it was one of my own, not from you. Right. Of my hand didst thou require it. You required it of my hand, whether stolen by day, somebody stole some, or stolen by night. A wolf went and got him. Thus I was. This is how I lived. In the day the drought consumed me, right. And in the frost by night, and my sleep departed from mine eyes. I didn't get sleep. I was thirsty. Like Laban did not take care of this brother. He worked very hard and diligently to make Laban rich, and Laban treated him like a heathen would treat him. That's why the Lord said, get away from that damn family. This is what you came to get. Now it's time to go. 41. Thus have I been 20 years in thy house. I served thee 14 years for thy 2 daughters and 6 years for thy cattle, and thou hast changed my wages 10 times. Meaning you're not even paying me right. Right. You're not taking care of me. I'm supposed to be family. You're not paying me right. I done worked like hell for you. I done took losses for you, and you never came up short one time. Except the power of my father, the power of Abraham, the fear of Isaac had been with me. Surely thou hadst sent me away now empty. You would have given me nothing. The Most High have seen my affliction and the labor of mine hands, and rebuked thee yesternight. 43. And Laban answered and said unto Jacob, these daughters are my daughters, right. And these children are my children, and these cattle are my cattle, and all that thou seest is mine. And what can I do this day unto these my daughters, or unto their children which they have born? You understand? So that's where we at now. Get good.
Genesis 31 verse 44 in the Hebrew. Wa'aita laba na karata baryath an ya wa'ata wa haya la'id vayanya wa bayanka. Verse 45. Waya kwak yaikwa baban waya rayama matazaba. Verse 46. Waya amor yaikwa la akwa la kwatwa abanyam waya kwakwa abanyam waya aishwa gal waya akalwa sham al hagal. Verse 47. Waya kara'a la wa laban yagar shahadath. It's like shahadath wayaikwa kara'a la wa Galaad. So like you. Verse 48. Waya amor laban hagal hazai aid bayanya wa bayanka hayawam al khan kara'a shamwa Galaad. Verse 49. Matazapa ashar amor ya tazak ya hawa bayanya wa bayanka kaya na shahar. It's like it na shathar ayash marai hawa. The water, sir. Verse 50. Ta aina ath banafia wa the quack nashim al banafia ayan ayash aimnawa ra'a alahayam aid bayanya wa bayanka.
So we start at 37.
Kind of a concept.
Genesis chapter 31, verse 37. Whereas thou hast searched all my stuff, what hast thou found of all thy household stuff? Set it here before me and my brethren, before my brethren and thy brethren, that they may judge betwixt thee. Now, I already read this. Not 37.
44, Salaki, 44, Salaki, that's one.
The what? Verse 44. Now, therefore, come thou, let us make a covenant, I and thou, and let it be for a witness between me and thee. Verse 45. And Jacob took a stone and set it up for a pillar. That's a bun. A bun is a stone. And Jacob said unto his brethren, gather stones. And they took stones, which is bunyam. They took stones and made a heap, and they did eat there upon the heap.
That's right.
Verse 47. And the bun called it Jagar Sahad Duth. But Jacob called it Gilead. It's a wild heathen name. He gave it some Arabic name. You understand? And Jacob said, nah, this is Galai. This is Gilead. You understand? We're not going to be saying all this.
Right.
And Laban said, this heap is a witness between me and thee to this day. This day, therefore, was the name of it called Galeed. So it's not Gilead, but it's called Galeed.
Right.
Probably like a low area or something where they were able to meet. They got a lot of cattle, a lot of people following. And Mizpah, for he said, the Most High watch between me and thee when we are absent from one another. Verse 50, if thou shalt afflict my daughters, or if thou shalt take otherwise beside my daughters, no man is with us. See, the Most High is betwixt me and thee. Verse, that's it.
Right, 50, right?
All right, yeah, that's it.
Genesis 31, verse 51 in the Hebrew. Wa ya amor Laban la Yaquab Hana Hagar Hazah wa Hana Hamatazaba Ashar Uriah Thaya Bayanya wa Bayanka. Verse 52. I Hagar Hazah Ida. It's like wa Ida Hamatazaba Anya la Ibar Auyaka Hagar Hazah wa Atha la the Ibar al Ya Af Hagar Hazah wa Af Hamatazaba Hazah Lariah. Verse 53. Alaya Abraham wa Alaya Nakawar Yashapatwa Bayan Yanawa Alaya Alahaya Abayaham Waya Shabai Yaikwab. It's like a Bachapad, it's like a Bapakad, Abayawa Tazakak, Yatazakak.
Pakad is fear.
Kanabakan.
It's another word there. Pakad is fear. Shapat is to judge. All right, let's keep going.
Verse 54. Waya Zabak Yaikwab Zabak Bahar Waya Kara'a La Akiwa La Akar Lacham Waya Akarwa Lacham Waya Layanawa Achar. It's like a Bahar. Verse 55. Waya Shakam Laban Babakwar Waya Shak. It's like it.
You got a 55?
Yeah, I go to. Oh, you know what?
It should be 32.
Salakia. It should be technically it's a continuous Salakia. That is on me. It's the way it is written in the blue letter Bible. Right. So Salakia. It is actually Genesis 32. Salakia. Genesis 32:1. Waya Shakam Laban Babakwar Waya Nashak Laban Yawa Walaban Wafyawa Waya Barak Afham Waya Lak Waya Shab Laban Lama Kwamwa. Continuation. 2. Yep. Verse 2. I mean, the verse. Right. Kanamakan. Wayaikwab Halak. La Darakwa. Waya Pagai. Ya Pagaibawa. It's like that. That's the wrong word. Waya Pagaiwa Ban. Malaakia Alahaya. Waya Amor Yaikwab Kaashar Ra'am Machana Alahayam Za Waya Kora'a Sham Makwam Hamakwam Hawa'a Machanya. That's it.
So we'll be at 51.
Come.
Genesis chapter 31, verse 51. 56. Messages. Verse 51. And Laban said to Jacob, behold this heap, and behold this pillar which I have cast betwixt me and thee. Verse 52. This heap be a witness, and this pillar be a witness that I will not pass over this heap to thee, and thou shalt not pass over this heap and this pillar unto me for harm. and the power of Abraham and the power of Nahor, the power of their father judge betwixt us. And Jacob sware by the fear of his father Isaac. Verse 54, and Jacob offered sacrifice upon the mount and called his brethren to eat bread, and they did eat bread and tarried all night in the mount. Verse 55, and early in the morning Laban rose up and kissed his sons and daughters and blessed them, and Laban departed and returned into his place. All right. Genesis 32:1, and Yaquab went on his way, and the angels of the Most High met him. Verse 2, and when Jacob saw them, he said, this is the hope, the Most High's host. And he called the name of that place Mahanayim. You understand? Right. The Lord told Laban, don't say nothing to Jacob.
Right.
Laban chased Jacob because something was missing out of his house with his whole squad with him. What Laban did not know, and what Jacob did not know, was that on the other side of where Laban decided to make an altar or a pillar saying it's going to be peace between us, we're not going to do each other harm. In Laban's mind, being a heathen, he thought he had the upper hand on Jacob because it was just Jacob and his cattle and his kids and the people helping with his cattle.
Right.
What Laban did not know was that the army of the Lord was waiting there on that mountain to kill Laban.
Right.
He didn't know that. He figured he got the numbers, he got his squad, he's strong, they ready to slide, and they angry. That's what he thought in his heathen mind.
Right.
They were going to die in that valley, messing with Jacob.
Right.
That's why the Lord told Laban in a dream, don't say nothing to Jacob.
Right.
You understand? And by obeying the Lord, leaving your family, by obeying the Lord, the army of the Lord is waiting for you to obey him to protect you.
Right.
Jacob would have still been getting abused by Laban, working for him, making him rich, and end up with nothing.
Right.
There's no way he should have been in the cold and not having what he need while making his uncle rich. Right. You understand? But that just goes to show you the family you're born with is not the family that the Lord wants you to be a part of. That's how you get here. You understand? That's what Christ was explaining in the New Testament as well. That's all the scriptures there. What we got? We good?
You say imagine.
Imagine means to stand. Just us up here. Just us up here. All right. Gerald, go do it.
Yeah, but we just say it since someone else too. Okay.
All right.
This will be the time that we will salute to Tanakh. La Yasha Allah. I imagine, which means to stand. That's everyone right there. Wapanya Hakwadam and face the east. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemaya. Kodash. Ayah. Shabka. Yahweh. Malakufka. Gaba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Rataza. Kawa. Hayah. Shemaya. The Thundernawa. The Cow. The Wam. Wasalakanawa. Kabawafnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kabawafnawa. Wala'ah. Kabiya'anawa. Vanasaya 1. Abo. Shainawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amanakwa, Waha'ala, Wata Para, La Ewilamyo, Aman, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this
Our
day
daily bread.
our daily
And
bread.
forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
We forgive our
And
debtors.
forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us
into
not
temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from
For
evil.
thine is the
For
kingdom,
thine is the kingdom,
the power,
and the power,
glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. Hakak the power, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashim Yahweh
Ba'ashim
Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Baba Kushah.
Baba Kushah.
Nathanda Nawa.
Nathanda Nawa.
Hakak.
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 Lava Pa'ah.
Lava Pa'ah.
Kamakala.
Kamakala.
Kamadawa.
Kamadawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazarai.
Hamatazarai.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahakwiyah.
Lahakwiya.
Hamafiyah.
Hamafiyah.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Arakawa.
Arakawa.
Hatama'ala.
Hatama'ala.
Lagarashun.
Lagarashun.
Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashim Yahweh
The
Shai.
water of month.
The water of month. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the
power to heal.
The power to
All
heal.
manner of sick.
All manner of
All
sickness.
manner of disease.
And all manner of
The
disease.
power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the
The power to
lepers.
raise the
The
dead.
power to raise the
The power
dead.
against unclean
The power
spirits.
against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them
In the
out.
name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Bless Israel, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Yasha
Yasha
Allah.
Allah.
Baha.
Waha.
Bayaf Saporia.
Bayaf Saporia.
Barak.
Barak.
Ba'ashim Yahweh
Ba'ashim Yahweh
Shai.
Shai.
The water of month.
The water of month. We just said, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Bless us in Israel in the school. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121. Asha'a.
Asha'a.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahahorya.
Ahahorya.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'a.
Yaba'a.
Izoria.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemaiah.
Shemaiah.
Ba'aratazah.
Ba'aratazah.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shemorka.
Shemorka.
Hana.
Hana.
Na'a.
Na'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yashun.
Yashun.
Shawamor.
Shawamor.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shemorka.
Shemorka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shazalka.
Shazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'a.
La'a.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamorka.
Yashamorka.
Makal Rai.
Makal Rai.
Yashamor.
Yashamor.
Lafna Pashka.
Lafna Pashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamor.
Yashamor.
Taza'afka.
Taza'afka.
Wabawa'aka.
Wabawa'aka.
Ma'aita.
Ma'aita.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Awalam. Aman.
Aman. In the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh thy help?
From which cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not stumble.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth
Shall neither
Israel
slumber nor
shall
sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by
Nor
day,
the moon by night.
nor the moon by
Yahweh
night.
shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy
Yahweh
soul.
shall preserve thy going
Yahweh
out.
shall preserve thy going
And
out
thy coming in.
and thy coming
From
in.
this time forth.
From this time
And
forth,
even forevermore.
even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 83. Alahayah.
Alahayah.
Al Damayalaka.
Al Damayalaka.
Al Tacharash.
Al Tacharash.
Wa Al Tashakwat.
Al Tashakwat.
Al Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Abu Yabyaka.
Abu Yabyaka.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Woman Shanayaka.
Woman Shanayaka.
Nasha'awa.
Nasha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al Aimaka.
Al Aimaka.
Ya Arayamwa.
Ya Arayamwa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayata Ya Aitazawa.
Wayata Ya Aitazawa.
Al Tazapuanyaka.
Al Tazapuanyaka.
Amorwa.
Amorwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakida.
Wanakakida.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Aiwad.
Aiwad.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Yawa Aitazawa.
Yawa Aitazawa.
La.
La.
Yahadwa.
Yahadwa.
Awyaka.
Awyaka.
Baryak.
Baryak.
Yakaratwa.
Yakaratwa.
Ahoya.
Ahoya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamai Aliyah.
Wayashamai.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagoya.
Wahagoya.
Gabor.
Gabor.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimalak.
Wa'aimalak.
Halashah.
Halashah.
Amgeshabya.
Amgeshabya.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gama Ashwar.
Gama Ashwar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Aimam.
Aimam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zagawai.
Zagawai.
Labanyalawat.
Labanyalawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Hamadyan.
Hamadyan.
Kasayasara'ah.
Kasayasara'ah.
Hayabyan.
Hayabyan.
Barachol.
Barachol.
Yashwan.
Yashwan.
Leshamadwa.
Leshamadwa.
Ba'ayanda Ara.
Ba'ayanda Ara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Gaman.
Gaman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Narayamawa.
Narayamawa.
Ka'ira.
Ka'ira.
Wakaza'aba.
Wakaza'aba.
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakazalmanai.
Wakazalmanai.
Pound.
Pound.
Nasiyakamwa.
Nasiyakamwa.
Ashor.
Ashor.
Amorwa.
Amorwa.
Nayarashah.
Nayarashah.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahayah.
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 Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Kagaugala.
Kagaugala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanyaraka.
Lapanyaraka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Taba'ira Ya'ira.
Taba'ira Ya'ira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakalahaba.
Salahat.
Salahat.
Horyam.
Horyam.
Khan.
Khan.
Naradapma.
Naradapma.
Masa'ibaka.
Masa'ibaka.
Robert Samapapka.
Robert Samapapka.
Tabahalam.
Tabahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Malawan.
Malawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Waya Bahamwa,
Waya Bahamwa,
Aya
Aya,
Waya Kaparwa,
Waya Kaparwa,
Waya Abadwa,
Waya Abadwa,
Waya the Iowa,
Waya the Iowa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Ata,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Al the One,
Al the One,
Al,
Al,
Proud,
Proud,
Rataza,
Al, Rataza,
Aman.
Aman. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O
Hold
Yahweh.
not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
Be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a
And
tumult.
they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy
And
people.
consulted against thy hidden
And
ones.
consulted against thy hidden
They have
ones.
said,
They have said,
Come,
come,
and let us cut them off.
let us cut them
From
off
being a nation.
from being a
Let
nation.
the name of Israel.
Let the name of
May
Israel
be no more in remembrance.
maybe no more in
For
remembrance.
they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together
With one consent.
with one
They are
consent.
confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of
The
Edom.
tabernacles of
And
Edom.
the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab and the Hagarines.
And Moab and the Hagarenes.
And Gabor.
Gabor.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Esau also is joined with them.
Ashur also is joined with
They have
them.
hope in the children of
They
Lot.
have hope in the children of Lot. Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them
As unto the Midianites.
as unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to
At the
Jabin.
brook of Kison.
At the brook of the
Which
sun.
perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make the nobles like a red.
Make the nobles like a red.
Like Zaed.
Like Zaed.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes.
All their princes.
As Zabah.
As Zabah.
And as Armuna.
As Armuna.
Who said.
Who said,
Let us take to ourselves.
let us take to
The
ourselves
houses of Yahweh in possession.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the
And as
wood.
the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
And as the flame said, the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy temper.
So persecute them with thy
And make
tempest.
them afraid with thy sword.
And make them afraid with thy
Fill their
storm.
faces with shame.
Fill their faces with
That they may
shame.
seek thy
That
name.
they may seek thy
Oh
name.
Yahweh.
Oh Yahweh.
Let them be found.
Let them be
In
confounded.
trouble forever.
Trouble forever.
Nay.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know
that
that thou,
whose name alone.
whose name alone
Is Yahweh.
is Yahweh.
At the most high.
At the Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
So be
So be it. Blessings. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah
Wa
Yahweh.
Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yaka'ala.
Wa Yahweh.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa
Wa
Alahayim.
Tazab Ya'ah.
Wa Tazab Ya'ah.
Ala Wap Yahana.
Ala Wap Yahana.
Ala Wap Yahana.
Ala Wap
Hasaranyim.
Hasaranyim.
Hakut Zayanya.
Hakut Zayanya.
Hachayayoyim.
Hachayayoyim.
Waha Agwapyim.
Waha
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashim Yahweh Shah.
Bashim Yahweh
The
Shah.
water of month.
Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shah.
Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commander General Yahweh.
Commander General Yahweh.
The generals and
The
captains.
generals and captains.
The officers.
The officers. Troopers.
Sisters.
And sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be.
So be it.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you,
King
Yahweh.
of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and
And
earth.
all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against
Thy
us.
prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
Punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose the treasure.
And shake loose the
Of
treasure.
the rich of Israel.
Of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
Into thy sanctuary.
To enter thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
Punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nation.
And the nations.
Drug dealers.
And the drug dealers.
Court and prison system.
Court prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
The governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church. Pope.
Islam and Christianity.
Islam and Christianity.
Militia Ku Klux Klan.
Militia Ku Klux Klan.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Posse Comitatus.
Posse Comitatus.
Skinheads. Gay movement.
Alternative movement.
Alternative lifestyle movement.
Alternative lifestyle movement.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA. Space program.
Space program.
Army.
Navy.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Space Force.
Space Force.
Marine.
Marines.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
And the airwaves.
Cable access channel.
The cable access channel.
Radio channel.
And the radio channel.
Convict the spirit.
Convict the spirit.
Of any of our people.
Any of thy people.
That seek to stop
That
us.
seek to stop
That
us.
bring swift destruction. To all the heathens.
To all the heathens.
That stand in the way.
That stand in the way.
They try to stop us.
And try to stop us.
From broadcasting your word.
And broadcasting your
throughout
word.
the planet Earth.
Throughout the planet
Let
Earth.
loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the
Let
plagues.
loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the
Let
plagues.
loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Cause them to go to and fro.
To the earth and consume them.
Through the earth and consume them.
Let the plague.
Let the plague.
Shake the house of the thief and the unalive.
Shake the house of the thief and the unalive.
Let Yahweh Shah.
Let Yahweh Shah.
Michael and Gabriel.
Michael and Gabriel.
Come down with the flying saucers.
Come down with the flying
And punish
saucers.
all the heathen.
And punish all the
that come up
heathen
against us.
that come up
As we
against us.
speak thy word.
As we speak thy
Cause
word.
it to be known by all.
Cause it to be known by all.
That it is the angels that have done
That is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread.
Cause it to be spread through the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Sorry, which means to turn.
This concludes the Sabbath service.
Yes, Shabbat for the sisters. Biblical Shabbat. Men of Israel, we're going to give a curse salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Madim Shabbat. I Maju. Barak.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Brakatham. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Brakatham.
Yad Yamatat. Sar La Agwafian, meaning turn to the sisters. Agwafian, I Majin, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to give a curse salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, I Madim Shabbat. I Maju. Barak.
Yahweh Shema Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah.
Yad Yamatat. With that, dismissed.
Yo.
Talk to me. Played the horn of the Lord and served other gods. Remember the days of old, we the lost tribes. They don't believe the Bible, they say a white man wrote it, but still celebrate them holidays from white men, don't they? Like Christmas and Thanksgiving appetites. I don't even see my closest family half the time. Going out ain't an option, I won't compromise. I got integrity and more heart than Valentine. Kyrie tweeted a book they sell on Amazon, owned by the same folks that told them to apologize. Remember slaves couldn't read, wasn't allowed, so it's meaning when I tell you I'm black and I'm proud. Murdered us with the sword, that's how we learned religion. Community standards violate my First Amendment. Discontinue from my heritage under these bastards. Life a bitch, they make up lies and give you public lashes. I understand they confused by who the devil is. Why my people get so mad when I tell them this? Valley of dry bones, my niggas skeletons. It's hectic out there, hope you checking on your relatives. Brotherhood, that's where my weapon is, and I never let these crackers take it from you. Real talk, you probably never heard this all of your life. Be careful, cause that thing you love, it'll cost you your life. Long as we got each other, my nigga. Cause we build this shit on brotherhood. Long as we got each other, my nigga.
Yeah.
We build this shit
nigga, I done lost family, I done lost friends. Day one, niggas thought was riding to the end. Still showed up, put in that work. Hide behind a smile while I'm walking with this hearse. Some nights I felt alone, most nights I felt cold. Some nights I drove around, I ain't wanna go home. Nigga, I ain't never been, I ain't never fold. Follow orders like a soldier doing what I'm told. Even when the council wasn't making any sense, I ain't never doubted, I just put it to the test. Days I was fucked up and down to my last cent. Reaching in my pockets, only coming up with lint. I'm talking even on the days that I couldn't pay my rent. I put it down for my brothers, ain't spared no expense. If I ever got bent, caused an offense, please forgive you, brother, Lord, that ain't what I meant. See that brotherhood a weapon, fight against deception. When something taken from you, then it's just a blessing. Shorty really loved me, gave me everything she got, and I'm sorry, baby girl, if I ever broke your heart. Man, mistakes that I made, don't know if they'll fade. Moving with a heavy heart, living with the pain. Take away the shame, wash away the stain. Praying to the Lord for the days that I was Cain. Sheesh.
Long as we got each other, my nigga. Cause we build this shit on brotherhood.